Can I really trust my fiancé?
How do I monitor my nanny while I'm at work?
With the recent report on kidnapping, we are really concerned about our children's whereabouts.
Yes, we are.
We need pet security for warehouse.
Where can I find a reliable intelligence agency to render these services?
Now I'm rest assured of my baby's safety. Thank you, Anglo-Beg Intelligence.
Yes! Thank you, Anglo-Beg Intelligence.
Anglo-Beg Intelligence, I highly recommend them.
Look no further. Use mine.
Now we are satisfied. Thanks to Anglo-Beg Intelligence.
Problem solved. Thanks to Anglo-Beg Intelligence.
Anglo-Beg Intelligence, experts in investigations and protections.
And we are celebrating or creating breast cancer awareness. Vida, I can see you think what's going on.
Well, I think pink is to represent the occasion we celebrate every October. That's breast cancer awareness.
Okay. In our going out and coming in, we can see health centers with posters saying free health screening, people going to the hospitals for checkups and all that. Is it all about creating the awareness?
Yes, I think so, yes.
Okay, so we have our beautiful guest and handsome gentleman in our midst, so I'd like them to introduce themselves to our viewers and listeners out there. Welcome.
Thank you.
Please, your names.
So my name is Bright, and I'm a teacher as well.
Okay, a teacher from
Halilu Rahman International School.
Okay, so Sir Bright from Halilu Rahman International School.
So my name is Natasha Campion and I'm from Integrity International.
Okay, you're welcome, Natasha and Sir Bright.
Thank you.
Okay, so months of creating awareness. When we say breast cancer awareness, how do you understand it? Or when we say explain breast cancer to a layman to his understanding, how would you put it?
Well, when we say breast cancer awareness, it's the period where we ensure that people get to understand what breast cancer is, to reduce the stigma in the breast cancer. So it's just letting people to know that there is breast cancer, for them to be cautious of their breast, especially the women and the ladies. So that is what I think it's all about.
Idea, Natasha, any idea on what breast cancer is?
Okay, so in the sense of a layman's perspective,
it's more of like telling the marketing man that it will get a time you feel that your breast is not like the form that it used to be, or you tend to feel some heaviness in it because it's not like the way, I don't know, but to make them understand that there's some changes that has occurred on their breast, like something like that. Okay, so breast cancer awareness. I also read or heard that it's a cancer that forms cells in the breast. Do you believe that?
Sure.
Okay, so moving forward, there's this now, it's like the breast cancer awareness is spreading and it's like people are in the know now. So my question to you is that in the previous days, was it that the media wasn't broadcasting it well or creating the awareness? Did they just overlook it?
I say you dedicate only October Bosomino ama breast cancer awareness. But I can say every now and then I will say make sure say nko for eden e check no for especially in Banamo. Uko abochimemu a breast cancer is very very serious because it kills a lot of people. From the ages of 38 years upward, it kills a lot of people. 80% in a year of women die out of breast cancer. I say you make sure that the media never follow as their responsibility. So every month piano, they make sure that the breast cancer awareness, especially say symptoms na more in bad money no for no Natasha Kaya so we look for no say look for no but more you do sim back one so make sure to call doctor but I say only October the month of breast cancer awareness in but we say October biana ya bon dero every semester except busumi dia and anytime dia be avenue and man of when you and check it on no for and kind young band mom will do 30 years aircon.
With Natasha, over to me actually watching the NC as breast cancer awareness. No, everybody's in the know compared to the previous generation. Is it because media is not making us aware of it? You know, with this breast cancer thing, when it gets to October like this, there are some people that they actually want to advertise it for its initiative of saying that no bra day or the fact that they should allow men to suck the breast. So it's like it's more of trying to be in a way that because of its other entertaining fact about it, and not that they are very serious or keen that when one is there you have to be conscious of the fact that you might get breast cancer. So I see it that now it has become very rampant because people feel like, hey, this is the month that you have to allow guys to do this is the month that you. So yeah, sure, the media too is also doing their best by talking about it because we see it as it's a cancer anyone can get. So
but it will surprise you that during this October month, don't say banks. Those days, so-called YouTube banks are October, access banks, October now almost share pink, this is almost share pink, almost share pink now, almost year breast cancer awareness, you know. It's here we say, Natasha Kaya, you know. This October month na go for a bomb dero, but say na me so make am, I say mo bomb dero dey there because sucking of the breast when you at October nkwa e dey mo.
Okay, Natasha, who can say a member like they suck the breast. Ibisa say a member suck a ma breast it mean preventing breast cancer nana.
In most cases, that's what the doctors are saying nowadays. So the women should allow the guys to actually suck the breast, and that it reduces the risk of getting breast cancer. And I think so far that's the main thing most people are most kind of like thinking that this should be the way forward to me reducing or me not getting breast cancer.
Okay, so right. Then I'll do home.
Sucking of the breast need But I think say it shouldn't just be say Bema a second breast. Who are we all bound so regularly? So we make sure that we are there. At least we massage no phone, not sexually way, but we feel it. We no phone say unya if you say loops or say lamps never way anymore. Develop and say so once a while, even every week, yeah, put in massaging here. So what me here? Maybe so cool, and now guys so but only for their husbands.
Okay, Vanessa.
Yes, right.
Well, with me, with my little research I did, I learned that it's only children, mothers who breastfeed, that helps prevent or limit the chances of getting breast cancer. But now they are saying that the men should also suck the breast. Like, what do you also think about it?
Well, what you said, I heard that, but I also heard from a doctor saying that we should also allow guys to suck the breast because in a way it minimizes the chances of getting breast cancer.
The Biona say, Mammy, no, who bad I better not have a baby. It's a better than they say on sucking breast. And sucking of the breast, your papa for more money on a poor breast because a person prevented breast cancer. So, me breast cancer, on me anything, on me any senna or you and say, or make sure safety. So, not only for the feeding mothers.
Okay.
So, I think that the lady should allow the gentleman to at least have a feel of it.
Okay, viewers watching and listening to us, we have our WhatsApp line on the screen. So if you have any comments, any suggestion, any addition, you can just text this to us and we'll read it out. So right, now we'll have about men sucking breast. I said we need say we should allow the men to suck the breast.
Idea, am I need sucking breast?
Is it to all the guys or just only you?
Oh no, to the guys in general.
So you guys feel happy?
There might be a pen of form.
Really?
We pen we so pen apple size. We say no me pen honor.
Open the honor.
But to every guy, it's something that at least am I need.
Okay. So you have some symptoms, or like as a lady, so wow, who said there are some changes in the breast. Who me up before any symptoms when you see you have to go to the hospital to check either you have breast cancer or it's something else?
So I think it has to do with the self-examination. If you are able to examine both breasts and there's this one that's, let's say maybe the left side, you suddenly feel like, when you touch it, it looks like this, then suddenly I can feel that the lump inside is quite big. Or maybe feel some pain, some sharp pain in it. It should make you alert to actually try to contact your doctor about it.
So right.
Yeah.
Any symptoms you think?
So far, when me say Natasha Kamba, I wanted to find out whether once a tonobia in Banomo, because I said my wife and I said my girlfriend in Banomo. Also now some spots be abano fono, ano nipples no tips no. Tini me attest me one me feel say already our breast cancer.
Just what that one for pound.
That's what I want for pound. I was say. But my teacher here, at least me chair JHS SS from what year me tie a year way. I share videos near day in this and I'm already trouble. But the thing is, when the breast becomes heavy, and as I say, bakun esun sin bakun, and some call echo check it. The next one was a no problem say as ababa what's that unya banku na banku na bi na imba wo banku no mu se no for no feel sign man wo no for no mu a se wonya de nko check a sentence say unya breast cancer na say wanya den breast cancer anti imba no mu fi na so wo fi na so hwe sia obetimi examine wo ho are say abadu wo ho no mu na anasa de bi bukram betima ayi ahwe so ababi wo hono ma na say ababi ani wo ma ndem ye fi na so mu se sa mbanu or woman no say Charlie before do out. So I think that is what I had to. Yeah.
So right is saying that when you feel any lump in any of your breast, either the left or right side, you should just go to the hospital and then get diagnosed or check it out. So some people say breast cancer is genetic, and some also say it's not genetic. What's your take on this?
Being genetic, it's, I think that one, I would say, let's say 5%. 5%, but yeah, I think that is it. The genetic one, you don't usually come across it. And should I'm but maybe nyama wangasa those kind of things. Maybe you're allergic to some things that you don't even know. Can brow now put the two refuse. Beko market na in night market na fosi bra na omu premu mepewe those kind of things, because who need nipa pro away there or share sa bra na ya import aba Ghana na also wa there wa otam also cheap price na wa top into ko na wo share obi kra oda to ya o do fi na wa share onsi no or tesia kese e be fitina if you want wa share first one and we wa share that into or yes no or say that into only do fi na wa ro this is and 13 for and 13 no brade into prana wa share okay, but you don't know who wore that how do you call it, kind of type of bra. No one share. When you see one share, no one share. You can get breast cancer. Are you getting it? So those are some of the things that may lead to breast cancer. Not only the genetic aspect of it. So I think ladies need to be very, very, very careful. Even pants now it's very bad.
Okay, I also say that breast cancer can be genetic. It can be genetic. It can, because let's say your mom or your auntie or whoever in the family used to have this breast cancer, and then let's say the person was not fortunate and then passed away. Inti we ebanesana who say oni panimojam and we in relations yes, so you share the same blood. So if you have the same blood, for you to be safe, I know that I was saying the young hospital, check it, say safe because this breast cancer, we share blood with people who have also had breast cancer, so we can go and then check. So your question, yes, breast cancer can be genetic.
Yeah, I think I saw something like that too. You said if you have, let's assume your mom or maybe your relative, said the chances are quite high.
So Vanessa, I want to ask Sebright. In Sebright's talk, he made mention of bras.
Okay.
Yes. So you are saying that bras can cause breast cancer. Okay. So how long do you think women should wear their braziers?
I don't know what is in your pocket, but you see, you can meet a lady. Now, on say, brown, Charlie, on say, motion Italian times now as a washer inside a crazy. Okay. Say near black and as a white. Who say I'm born. Now. It is a woman and I imagine the bra itself. And some of them, you realize that once I am a phone be a shame.
Okay.
Phone no. I am rare. But still now, so I think that say just like the way you change your pants, you should also change your bra frequently. That is what I think. You should be frequent. Say a shower every month be at least ocean new bra. And search it. By me, false ones in movie.
Okay.
At least new ones.
It's a black brand and kasano. Because it's black, the color is black, so they hardly wearing it. Yeah,
they hardly.
It's a better than wound breast cancer.
They hardly wash it.
Because if you and a black so I absorb if you if you na the dia no free and the try you. Because yeah, most say yes so and yes sir.
When I want to move
yeah.
They matter.
What do you also think? How long should ladies wear their braziers?
So just like as you said, no, they need to change it. We need to change it frequently. So let's assume maybe you have, I think you should just be buying, the bra shouldn't be something like just 5 or it just needs to be in abundance. That way you just change. And it should also be silicone free.
Okay.
Yeah, because...
Okay, so does it mean that, Vanessa, does it mean that we should always wear braziers? We should always wear braziers when you are going to sleep?
No, I think you should let the breast be free. Probably you are going out to work, you put it on. When you come back, just free it. And with what Natasha said, the silicone braziers, I heard it's no good.
Yeah.
Some, especially the one with foams, they have this silicone in it that hurts you.
Okay.
Okay, so my question now is it only girls who suffer from breast cancer or guys also suffer from breast cancer?
Then I have breast and I have your chest.
Also have breast.
Some do have it.
I think I've heard of some men who have contracted breast cancer. So I think it's both.
It's both.
It's the guys to also experience, because there was this analysis that as of I've forgotten the year, but I said USA, like the women, let's say 240,000 women for getting breast cancer, then the guys are more of like 1,200. So they do get, but it's not rampant like that of the ladies.
Okay, I also say that you see this guys that goes to the hospital to those who transgender themselves, yes, they are at a really high risk of getting breast cancer, because you are going to the cells and then the tissues that brings out the breast for women. You the guy, you also want to get the same thing. So it's like they're going to increase your chances of getting breast, because you want to change from a guy to a lady. So they too, they are at a very high risk of getting breast cancer. So guys can also get breast cancer.
Yeah, so according to records, it says 1 out of every 100 lady gets breast cancer.
1 out of every 100 lady.
Okay. Yeah, in the USA.
Okay. So meaning the percentage of men getting breast cancer is very, very low, like about 1%.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's this scenario that when people go to the hospital to get themselves checked and they realize probably they have breast cancer, there's this kind of fear in them. Why is it so?
You see, cancer itself, it's bad. When you say we have cancer, that is the first thing. So if you are diagnosed of breast cancer, the thing I didn't about what they say, oh, in the are you getting it? But that is why I earlier on said that I will say in the society, young man, frequent diagnosis and check it so that it's not every do every cancer when you're breast cancer, because it's one of the killers of women. Are you getting it? Into obinati cancer peno na dream say, oh, it's not the womb. And you see, the dangerous aspect of it is when you don't even know at all. So obi on the hospital call when you don't know it at all. Into about serious, you know. Say na, oh, mama go check it the air hammer. You don't think that's breast cancer? As me no for no, me feel okay. Unya koya na say when you're there breast cancer. and by then no na akwaye too late na ebi ye be twa ma na e twa na so ba ya twa no for the bebe bio na o de be che
The baby now, the baby.
because what made the baby
na so what to make the baby a share brand man
still I want to know the fake.
Okay, Natasha. I think it also brings stigmatization. You know, when people know that first of all you have cancer, that's the first issue, and we know that mostly cancers is also deadly. Then it's going to be more of like a breast thing. So it's like, hey, you also there. So this kind of, so anyone who gets to realize that she has cancer is more of like, wow, so I've gotten cancer, how am I going to relate with people? And I think what even kills them the most is what's said, right? When they cut it off, that one even makes you kind of like, so like, I don't know, but it's going to be like, I'm a woman power, but I don't have breast. So it's all constitute to people not wanting to have breast cancer.
You know that sometimes if you don't know that you have a disease, it doesn't kill you. What you don't know doesn't kill you.
Yes.
But the moment you're born and you say when you have breast cancer, the overthinking alone, maybe you can even have somebody taking you through how do you call it, kind of simple counseling and those kind of things. Now so one bomb on the other. I'm just a nipan and I say one call. So send a bit my you treated sad way. Now it's if you 8 breast cancer, 8 breast cancer, 8 that one alone can kill you even before your time. So I believe that once again, ladies, frequent words, checkups, frequent checkups. So
the other thing I also know is that there is a saying that early detection saves a life. So as ladies, as the bride said, frequently, not only in the month of October that you go to the hospital, I want to check my breast cancer status. You have to do it frequently, day in, day out. Let's say twice in every month, you can go and then check your breast cancer status. And also, how do you call it? When you go out there to check your breast cancer and then you get to know that you have breast cancer, first thing, relax. Just relax. Don't fidget. Don't go out of your pace. Just relax. And then you ask yourself, it will be possible. It's very possible. That is if you control yourself. You just have to relax. And then you went to the hospital to find out that you have breast cancer. Relax. Ask the doctor, what should we do? Do I need surgery? You know, there are processes to undergo to take care of this breast cancer. If in a case you are told that your breast will be cut off, just relax. As I said, relax. Relax. I would relax. Even though your breast is going to be cut, the pressure will be there, but just relax. Because there are a lot of women out there that are married, and then there's a lot. When you Google them, you see a lady without breast, nothing. But she's happy in her marriage. The husband has understood everything, and then he's willing to live with this kind of sex.
No. Me, I don't understand.
That is why you are married to this lady.
Because it is part of the packaging that I married you.
But you will be aware of the situation before you get married.
And even marriage,
what if it happens during the marriage life? Will you divorce?
It's a journey.
If it happens during the marriage, that one for better for worse.
Good.
But before the marriage, you should know that I will look elsewhere. But notwithstanding, what you are saying is the truth. But you see, it's easier said than done. Relaxing. Charlie, if it is me, I can't relax. Say, you understand? I can't relax. So maybe you are saying you relax.
That is why the doctors are there to take you through this process. You understand? So you have to sit back listen to your doctor. They are going to talk to you how to go about it. You understand? If you have to undergo surgery, they'll talk to you. You go back home, talk to your relatives or whoever you need to talk to, and then take a decision on what you want to do with that affected part of the breast. Because if you don't do this surgery, it can spread to the other side. Then that one, instead of you living by one, you live by none.
If you want, come in, oh, okay.
Okay, so what you said that the person should relax. So what if it hits the person like it's a kind of shock? Hey, I have breast cancer. Will the person be able to retain or remain calm or relaxed after hearing such news, even though the person is in the presence of a doctor?
As Sebright said, you need to find a counselor that would be talking to you so that you just relax, for you to calm down. You know, in certain situations, you go out of your pace, but you need somebody to put you in order, because you need to do something about it. Whatever you do, you need to do something about it.
But
okay,
so I don't think that moment you hear such news now, then you are relaxed. It won't have.
Will you run away from the hospital?
No, oh come on, you can't do anything because just
it will be like a shock.
Yeah, you can't
have breast cancer.
I'll come
run away from the hospital too.
Not as in run away, but you'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. Like you will not be relaxed at that moment. That one
you'll be shocked. That is it.
You see, I don't think the doctor will also say you have breast cancer just like that.
It will come in a nice way.
In a nice way,
but Vanessa, this breast cancer we're talking about, we only hear of it in October. Why don't we find a way of educating people all the time? There should be education. Just like you remember when HIV/AIDS was very
rapid
in the country. Everywhere you pass, you see signages, posters, adverts, and all those things. Why can't we do the same thing for breast cancer? If it is indeed destroying our women, killing our women, because women are very precious. Yes, women are very precious. I saw a post and said, out of a woman and then back to a woman. You come out of a woman, the men, we come out of a woman, we still go back to the woman. So women are very precious to men, to us. So why don't we have a way of making it every now and then? There should be education on breast cancer. These days, I remember during the COVID-19 era, that is 2020, right? You see people, when we were on lockdown, you see people coming out of their homes and then exercising their body. One way of preventing breast cancer is exercise. But these days, we eat and sorry, I'm not part.
Yeah, not part.
You eat and you don't exercise. So the women out there, please, this is an opportunity for you to start exercising your body. When you are jogging and then the breast is also exercising, it's a pine like that. It is massaging itself. It's a form of massage. And these days too, you hardly see people buying fruits. So the fruit sellers are even complaining. So women, please make use of the fruits available in the market. Eat a lot of fruit, take in a lot of water. These are some of the ways that at least we can minimize this breast cancer thing and then increase the awareness. So I think more education should be done on breast cancer so that my wife, who is yet to be born, will also not.
Okay, so we are talking about prevention and symptoms of breast cancer, but we also want to know what causes breast cancer. What are some of the causes of breast cancer?
Vida, I think not exercising regularly, smoking
and drinking.
And sometimes there's this thing. I don't know whether it is general, but when a woman is pregnant, this ILO or Chile, you see them eating it a lot. It's clay. When you put clay in a cup and you pour water on it, what happens to it?
It rises.
It becomes hard and it rises. the more you eat, the more you add clay to it, what happens? Clay is just like sand, but it becomes very hard. It doesn't digest. So the more you keep eating that, what are you doing? You're causing harm to yourself. So these are some of the things that brings about breast cancer. And then what I said earlier on, false brazier.
So
sometimes you see all
that. You are saying that you see some pregnant women, they'll tell you, oh, I'm not eating it. I just want the smell. What about that one?
Just the smell, then go and buy it and then keep it there and then be inhaling it. Are you getting it? Be inhaling it. But if just the smell and you are eating it, is it the smell or the taste?
So Patrick said like they should stop eating it at all.
In fact, and they say in for your phone call, no more about what fair, why you nails, what kind of no pink, no, I say we for Papa B. Now, what you tossing? Now, what is it? It's clay.
Some people call it weapon.
Weapon
too. They call it weapon. Yes.
Weapon.
Yes.
I think when I was very young, my cousin has this high intake of chili, and when she buys it, she'll make sure that she'll pound it into the powder form, mix it with water, and put it in the fridge. Say chili and the pan. Seriously,
wow.
So this chili thing.
So I think we have to do away with wearing of false braziers, because India ni babia wa 19 years, China ni na we na dey process the brazier ni na dey package in their background now so and also omo night market o ko money na o ko money na 8 p.m. 9 p.m. so we just go home bar o ma sell like we come on.
Say you're almost fit.
Sorry, no.
Okay,
Abrewa brazier.
Say almost side.
We eat this in the food.
And then the price not so come because it's low into and now you see all these things to so is also another factor. There are Andes and stuff. It's quite expensive. I say, the original for your own self. Into a bit more, you have a budget. Not just just to buy brazier, bears 100 is anyway. Abraham call her say, "Million bears 5." Oh, then let me buy that one.
And what you see a cabra back or proud to me about 50 cedis.
It's more than
50 cedis and some of Benya Baku.
Bra, 50 cedis.
Yeah.
Now so maybe to say you see in Banyama Air Force in Bama.
No.
Yeah.
So I think this courses that we are looking at, lifestyle is also part.
Yeah.
How you live your life.
How you live your life.
And I think also old age.
Yeah.
Because the more you grow, the more your chances of getting breast cancer is high.
Yeah.
So as a lady from the ages of let's say 29 upward, it's supposed to be 38, but 29 upward, start examining yourself.
Okay.
Are you getting it? So what would mean at least
to me doctor.
The doctor. When the doctor said
to me doctor.
boyfriend
what if you don't have
only boyfriend a job pay or be about me only friends is benefit car or
doctors that's people
doctor no help us ideal breast no do you know what it can cost
what can it cost
so I think
we have female doctors
to be sincere I think ladies have to start examining themselves from now onward self-examination so only guy with my yamawa at least employ yourself to do it for you because a wow body
so one can someone to me that's a only boy and swing
friend what that for be or no more
also a downfall
when I said but Bema will be okay
why will Bema be okay
why would the doctor also be okay
say doctor he's a profession only mejuma or
boy also by nature no also breast fold me only so only mejuma no
oh bibi man say Okay. Now we are saying that breast cancer. If you go to the hospital and you are diagnosed of having breast cancer, Raya says you shouldn't be scared. You shouldn't just act out of your.
Just relax.
You should relax. Okay. So you are watching GH Live TV and we are talking about breast cancer awareness. We are still waiting for your comments to read. Join the show.
And Vanessa, I think, sir, you see, most of these pills that ladies take, Cosmo 2,
hormonal pills,
those pills can also lead to breast cancer.
And also the birth control pills.
That is it. And you see, yesterday I was trying to sort an issue out at my office.
Okay.
There's this lady that the boyfriend has to order pills for her from China.
Wow.
Every month. Into every day now pine now. Sorry to our viewers. Are you getting it? And she's taking these drugs every month. The moment it's finished, now you're managing with their pregnant. All these things at the early stage, you don't see the side effect. But when you are entering to your 30s and the 35s, your 40s, now it never be a CO system more because it changes your DNA automatically. And this breast cancer thing that we are talking about is about cells.
Yeah. So
when your cells, your DNA changes, it affects your cells. And the man cancer. And we have a lot of cancers. You don't know which one is which. Baby, we have throat cancer. I get a lot of them. So I beg of you ladies watching us this morning, enjoy some pills. You can. I'm not saying you shouldn't take it, but like
we should reduce or minimize the intake.
Read your periodic table. Are you getting? Know your periodic table. Know when you are in your free period and know when you are in your danger zone. So that oh sweetheart, today dear, I'm in my danger zone. If you use condom, fine. But if not that, we can do the romance. You can romance without sex. Then when you're in your free period, you can have whatever you want to do and do it to the satisfaction of your guy or whatever it is.
So what if you are romancing and then both of you can't handle it?
You should be able to control yourself into that self-control one, but notwithstanding, no. If someone makes sure to plan B, let's say condom or so the pills, ladies, please minimize the intake of these pills because they have theirs. And you see, Ghanaians, obesity, you see, if you want to hide something from a black man, put it inside the book. You don't have to talk pills now, so paper so we don't, they've written it there. One day I read some. And I was like, for real?
Then
I just saw it and I decided, a lady came to buy, so I was like, what is this? That's why I want to know that we have.
Are you a pharmacist?
No, you know, my friends, most of my friends are nurses. So I read it and then I realized that, hey, danger. And you see, just like cigarettes, do not smoke.
They state the
side over there,
effect.
But still, and they've written the dangers and everything on it. Do ladies read this? So I beg of all the ladies watching us this morning, at least minimize it. Every month, go to me for 3 months, we now have about to cry a year. But let's say every week now, top us no 2 now there could be red and white. So
experience. Okay, so like Bright said, we should minimize the intake of these pills, the birth control pills, because their side effects will be dangerous to our health. So let's watch some videos.
Body and it is located at the chest. Now, breast cancer is the lump or the thickening of the breast, and it is detected through screening, and its awareness is crucial for successful treatment. These are symptoms of breast cancer. 1, we have the changes in nipples, changes of the size of the breast and the changes of the color of the breast like redness. If you notice any of these symptoms, consult your health professionals for further evaluation.
Good afternoon. My name is Hamama Suraj. I would like to share my knowledge on breast cancer. One may ask, what is breast cancer? It's a disease in which abnormal cells, divine uncontrollable, destroy the breast tissue. As we celebrate Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which is October, I would like to urge all women between the age of 15 to 70 to get screened. And as ladies and women, our breast should be our priority, and we should really value our breast, because in future we're going to use it to nourish our babies, and it's also used in sexual excitement. Thank you, and I wish all women all the best of luck.
Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing fine. It's your favorite nurse, Sisi. As we all know, we are in the month of October and it's called the Pink Month. Hooray! Why is it called the Pink Month? Because it's breast cancer awareness. Yay! Okay, I'm here to teach you a very small information about breast cancer. And what is breast cancer? Breast cancer is a disease where the cells in the breast grow abnormally and uncontrolled way to form a lump, and that lump is also known as tumor. When you have this tumor, there's these signs and symptoms that shows that you need to go to the hospital for checkup. When you feel a lump around the breast tissue which is abnormal, it's a sign. And when you see a change in the breast or the two of them, it's also a sign. If you see any abnormal discharge from the nipple, which is blood and foul smell, it's also a red light. So please, my ladies, my mothers, please, when it's time for breast cancer screening, please rush to the place and do the screen and know your status. I love you all.
At telling us. So this GH Live TV, in and out of school, education never ends. We are still creating the breast cancer awareness. Man.
Okay, so as we've said a lot, we've said a whole lot, but I want to know, how do we examine? We said we should self-examine ourselves at home. So how do we self-examine our breast to check it?
Madam, you know, this one, I wish there could be a practical way of doing it, but you see these three hands, these three figures, like this. So let's assume this is my breast. Okay. So with these three fingers, you put it like this. Okay, then you make sure that you massage it to your armpit level. Once a no for no a cup or armpit one musa. Into three we are not only massage sir, not a cup round sir. Now whilst you are doing it, burn a light, better softly. It will start softly sir, not with the pressure can cry. I don't know what you say.
Right, Mamenka Sabo. Mamenka busy. Yes, oh yeah, what's all reason when Sabah because now you
maybe you said I need a breast or chest.
Matter.
I'm trying to say my name is armpit.
And to very reason. Now
you see, it is we hear the sound and now the pressure so air count. So you add pressure to it. Now whilst you are doing that, you make sure that you check your nipples for any discharge. Also, say time here. But that, but say I had the kakra. That's something I soft say. No, I had the kakra. I say you see you kakra do. Until the say oh yeah now check say discharge be air back and so you do that frequently. Another way too, you can also add oil, shea butter. Also now I'm gonna smooth. Now oh yeah, it's yes we are now the other side. Now why you also the same way. When you do that, I think every 3 days I think say minimum as Bema. Maybe Mumu or a different way be a boy.
So far no I can't know to now it's like drying there's soap. You can also use that so that the place will be a bit slippery. No cry.
Yes, you just need the smoothness of the breast. I mean the surface, so that you'll be able to detect if there is anything in it. But if there is nothing applied to it and you are doing it, it will be rough. But you need the smoothness for you to get everything done. Yeah.
But I didn't say. What's it? See, I'm saying I'm gonna acquire no. Obia pentem. When you are career, not repeat. So, in Bangladesh, me first nanka about every career. I bet take like 1 hour. After we pay. Now these days, because of the pressure, the economic pressure, in the mind, when you are the way first in Obama, taking time, or bodo or gayon. Yeah, no polishing you do you say there you no oh yes sir not ni tuni no na na so ni ko mu
oh they don't sell mo pie oh so right
me mama so you see ladies out there, have time for yourself. Who run career and then now we pay. Let's go back to the genesis. Yeah, I mean, those titiphone, they're also like breast cancer. Breast cancer can because they take good care of themselves. Until the air can say, more massage monophone. More regular, more take it time. That is the best opportunity of making my head. I yes, we checking no more massaging ye because I don't know they start be back and forth because Jerry. We are not refreshing. We come on. And who here somebody not doesn't about hipping for no baby.
Now, it's a size I hip in the pump for you.
Sir, in the minimum.
Health wise.
Okay.
So, Natasha, let me ask this quick question. Can breast cancer be cured? That's maybe you don't have to have your breast cut. Can it be cured?
Yeah, I think breast cancer can be cured, especially when you detect it early.
So that's at the early stages?
That's mostly at the early stages, when it's detected early.
Okay, so right.
Yeah.
Would you say you're able to make curing breast cancer now?
I say, yes, we know the way our technology abam, there's nothing won't be near the end cure, unless maybe it is death. There's nothing won't be near the end cure. First, now I say AIDS here, #1 killer. And people get AIDS and they live even 30 years, 40 years. I think it's curable. But the best thing to do is to make sure that you examine yourself before it gets to that stage.
Okay, so me too, what I think, yes, it can be cured, but it has its side effects. That what Yamaka previously, your processes are always say if you want the surgery, if you want the drugs one, you want to be taking drugs to take the lumps out or to be free from the cancer, but it has its side effects.
So does it mean you can opt for drugs and you can also opt for the surgery?
It's all based on you, how you want it.
But I thought it's maybe from the early stages to the middle part, they can use the drug in curing that. But when it gets to the last stage or the critical stage, then the surgery comes in.
It is optional.
It's optional.
Yes, you have to state your take. I want to take drugs to flush it out. I want to do this to take it out. I want to do that. So it's optional. It's all based on you, the person, how you want it.
In Tiyanka said, me call hospital to see and I say, Dr. Nekatrame said, you have breast cancer. And maybe they are telling me some of the ways they can cure it. I can opt for surgery.
Yes.
at the early stage?
Yes.
Wow.
If you want it.
Okay. So this is GH Live TV, and we are still creating breast cancer awareness. Send in your comments onto the WhatsApp line. So we are still celebrating the Breast Cancer Awareness Month and celebrating our teachers as well for the tremendous work they are doing. I would like to hear some advices from our guests to their viewers out there.
Vanessa, before, you see, some of the symptoms here, maybe most in Babylon, in China, once nipples, one of the part of the breast that can clearly tell you whether you are about to.
That's the symptoms. Okay.
Once one another red. Obia fan sign kan boyfriend fan sign ukunu fan sign kan Obia saki
okay.
Phone me kra obia nya ye. Now so boyfriend na say anuna ye ko sana pacho omodia me ko hu doctor.
It should cause an alarm for you.
It should be a worry to you.
Okay.
Say o boyfriend nya o hwe unya feelings bia ye no na am I red. Second one is say who on ma was na sorry. One say we adult way. One say friend say nipples no. I just like clitoris no. It rise. Say unya feelings bia na sorry. Who on na sorry dey who do saka na aya. That pain you are feeling, that pain I will feel at that moment, you know, is also another symptom. It is not just say lumps no nipples let me agitate actually say we a symptom. Another your call and I say a sorena udo sakana aya and I say udo boyfriend and I will have a romance now or the sakapeno. It's a sign.
Until when the nipple discharge and I say you're redder, it should tell you something, so you have to visit the hospital.
Yeah.
Okay. Any advice to our viewers out there?
Okay, so we have said a lot, and based on all that we have said, we are saying that you should exercise a lot regularly. You should also eat the right food and take much of fruits. Then we should also engage in self-examination. That way we'll be able to detect any signs of breast cancer in case we are having something like that.
I want to use this opportunity to wish our brother, is an in-house mate, in charge of social media, Percy, a happy birthday. And they are discussing breast cancer awareness and that's your birthday. Until you say and then the coffee or make sure sending me girlfriend or say or make sure say we be so Percy, happy birthday to you, our social media boss. Vanessa.
Yeah.
This is an advice to all the ladies out there. Check yourself regularly. Your lifestyle, the way you live your life is very, very important. Munjai Oboniwewu Brazilian Eshe. Not that scan you, but you see, this is about your body, your health. At least get those nice store ones.
Sorry, Joe.
Yeah. Now come on. Then secondly, I think exercise regularly. Yes, the economy is difficult, things are hard, so we are going up and down. But Sundays, early in the morning before you go to church, or in the evening, at least some exercising is very, very important. I like it when I see ladies going to the gym because they are exercising. No for let me bounce it. And the last one, allow your husbands and then your fiancés or fiancés to at least have a feel of the breast, and then you can say, oh honey, today I want you to examine me. It's a package to your husband.
Yes, to the husband, those who are married.
To the husband and to the man you are courting.
Really?
It's a package. You see, what you don't start, when you start it, you can't do it. So it is a rehearsal period. So please, let's out there.
Quick question.
Yes.
So what if at the end you guys don't get married? Yeah. Will you be giving it out to every guy you caught?
He has helped you. He has helped you. Are you getting it? He has helped you. If my girlfriend should give me the opportunity,
you gladly accept it.
Gladly accept it with a chocolate.
Wow.
Yes. I'll tell her, baby, just a minute. I'll go to the shop, get her chocolate or ice cream.
But I don't buy into your ideas.
And put it down and then share.
So let's say I'm dating.
But for married couples, for married
No,
couples.
I'm still on the fiance, the courting part.
Okay.
So let's say I'm dating.
But why are you interested in the courting part?
No, it's very necessary.
Okay.
Because it will be like once you're in a relationship, you should just avail
That is sinful. It's not avail yourself. It's sinful. But what I'm trying to say is that at least. Yeah.
Okay. Haida.
Okay, well, for me, the last thing I would say is the best time to self-examine your breast is a week after you complete your menstrual cycle.
Very true.
That way, within that time, the breast is okay. You see, when you are in your menstrual period, the breast becomes tender and then you feel some pain in the nipple and stuff. So a week after you are done with your menstrual cycle, then you can self-examine yourself. And then to our ladies out there, it's not, apart from the lumps in the breast, not all the symptoms of breast cancer means you have breast cancer. Sometimes it means you are pregnant or you are about to have your menstrual cycle. Yes.
Okay, so that's in and out of school. Education never ends. I'm learning, you are learning, and we are all learning. I bet we all learned something today, from the causes to the symptoms to what breast cancer is. My advice to ladies out there is that constantly visit the hospital for regular checkups. And as my co-host said, not every symptom leads to breast cancer. Sometimes it may be due to hormonal changes or the bed pills or anything that you do, like alcohol intake and all that. Let's all try to reduce that and stay healthy, because health is wealth.
You didn't thank them.
Trust my fiancé.
How do I monitor my nanny while I'm at work?
With the recent report on kidnapping, we are really concerned about children's whereabouts.
Yes, we are.
We need